Hey, hi guys, it's me Neo. Yeah, now it shows that I'm looking at the screen and not at the camera. Shit. Anyway, um, I've had to do a new scene just for the face cam because I got rid of the last one and no game on the main computer. It's OBS and on the side I have my email. Huh? What's that? Okay, Twitch in the chat on the right side. Good. So tonight's gonna be a rather quick stream. I just want to do as I did in January. I wanna show you guys how nasty my air purifier gets. After a while, I'm gonna post that I'm live on Twitter. Still, good. That's that. All right. So earlier this afternoon, I pre-cut my pre-filter. Can see them somewhat. Where's my face? Hello. So I have three air purifier. So I need three pre-filter. I did pre-cut them. This is the box of the pre-filter I use. Focus, come on, focus. And there's I just realized that there's some kind of grain in the cam, so I'm either I'm not using the best overall setup for my webcam, or B, I need more light. So yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't had time to test much. So pre-filters, I've got Scott towels. Hello, here we are. And yeah, the bottle is in the closet, back in the closet. So this is basically isopropylic alcohol at 99%. That's what I use to clean and disinfect a lot of things, basically, like my packs. Woohoo! Packs 3, and no, it's empty. See, it's empty. There's nothing in there. Nothing. Even the mouthpiece is gone. It's all clean and ready to use again. That's what I use to self-medicate, by the way. Can't show. Hello. Can't show that on stream because it's not legal yet in Canada, in my province. But yeah. What else? What else? Oh yeah, the air purifier are right here. Hello. The cam is on autofocus, and I never use a cam on autofocus because I don't like the fact that it goes psycho once in a while. So the three air purifier are here. I'm gonna start with the bedroom. Bedroom that is a standalone. It's a room by itself, you know, on the other side of the wall that I have right here. And then we're gonna do the one in the living room in a corner in the far back. And then we're gonna finish by the one that looks the most nasty, which is the one right in the middle ish of my apartment, which is usually right there, about 12 feet from me, 10-12 feet from me, yeah, on that side. So let's start. Oh, before we start, I'm just gonna do something. I'm gonna prep some Scott towel for if I, yeah, that should be good. That's not what I do usually, but I'm trying to save the planet, sort of. So I take a band and I flip it in 3 pieces. You know, just 1, 2, and I flip the third piece like that. It's just to, since I soak it with isopropylic alcohol. I just want it to be a bit thicker, so when I rub, it won't, break up and stuff. So I'm just gonna prep about half a dozen for now, and I'll see how it goes. Of course, I'm gonna need, those are to rub with the alcohol, and I'm gonna need more to wipe residue, but I want a bunch of one, two, three more, so that once I start and I'm in the heat of the moment, scrubbing all the dust, I don't have to waste time folding some, to more. Let me just attach them. Alright, so Scott was gonna go back on the side right here. Oh man, I'm gonna have to learn to do that. Alright, we're getting there. I could have pre-folded Scott towel, just forgot. And yeah, I'm gonna need another roll of Scott towel one day, because this is the roll that is in my kitchen. I'm gonna need one roll by my computer, because I do tend to spill a lot when I drink coffee and I play the computer, and it's in my to-do list. I just haven't had the time to. It's not very high in my priority, But yeah. In any case, let me just double check. I should have done that before, because yeah. Thanks the Lord. Okay. So, not on the wire. Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Just get rid of it. Alright, so just an FYI, my keyboard is offline at the moment. It's in my kitchen, because I need the space, Yeah. And I just disabled my mouse, so I just hope that nothing is gonna fuck up, because yeah, it was in the way. I'm not sure where I want it, and before I bump it and before I throw it on the floor again, because I do that at least twice a week, if I can save it a trip on the floor, might gain a few more days of use out of it. Speaking of which, I need a new gaming mouse. Well, it's not a gaming mouse. It's a Logitech wireless mouse generic that goes with a combo with my keyboard, that I paid about 25-30 bucks CAD. So it was pretty cheap. All right, here's my. You guys won't see because the cam is too high. So it's I like the adjustment, but for today, and something else. The white balance is on auto, because I usually have the focus not on automatic. It's usually fixed at 5, so because I don't really move that much, and when I get up I just put a BRB screen. Anyway, so yeah, the white balance just fucks up every time the focus changes. Might have something to do with the backdrop being black. I don't know for sure. But for now, it's gonna have to do, and yeah, in due time, I'm just gonna have to double check how to fine tune, because the quality of the image is not as good as I. Let me double check. If it's the light and I throw more light to my face, I'm gonna blind myself. Oh, I can't see fuck. Okay. More light. More light. More light. Does it help? No, it's just too bright. Okay. No. Sorry. It won't help for my face because I can't see fuck with it. So, let me move this webcam. Oh, you can see how bad I cut myself when I shave. Oh, it's awful. Anyway, so this is where the light is gonna come in handy. I don't know if you guys can see better. Oh, you can see a bit of dust on the exterior. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to focus, come on. And I can't pilot this thing for shit. Okay, so that's the. So you can see there's a lot of dust just on the exterior of the air purifier. So I'm just gonna pop this open right here. Come on, come to Papa. Okay. So once again, this is my wow. Yeah, that would make an amazing pancake. Holy shit. So this is what it looks like. What if I flip the camera? I'm gonna make you guys puke. Okay, fuck. So you can see without the light, without the extra light, it doesn't appear that bad, but with more light you can see the contrast between the dust and the. I'm gonna try not to shake too much. Okay, if I go like this, I can have more light. Okay, you can see it? You can see how bad the dust is. Yeah, and this is the one in my bedroom, and it's really not that bad. I mean, if I compare with the other one. Okay, just like that. Stop moving, stop shaking. And I don't. Yeah, you see it better now. And if I move slowly and I diminish the shake, it will stay in focus. Oh man, I shake way too much. Anyway, gives you guys an idea. It's pretty fucking nasty. So yeah, I'm gonna start by cleaning the outside grid, I guess. Can I say it like that? I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm not sure because it's you see, just put some. Whew, I don't like that smell, by the way. And then I just, you know, I use my finger in the space to just take out the. Woo! Doesn't show too bad. Just row by row. Maybe I could do 2 rows at a time. No, my fingers are too big. I can't. I try, but I can't. I have to do them one by one. Just try to remove the dust as much as I can without going crazy about it. You know. So, like it says on the box, those pre-filters are supposed to last up to 3 months. So, if there was no problem with my apartment, I could change them every 3 months. But it's so fucking dusty in here that ideally I should. Oh my god, that's yeah, that's disgusting. There's so much dust in here. It's by the way, okay. I can see the chat. I just need to bend over. Okay, I missed these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I miscounted the last one. 6. Okay, it looks a bit better. Oh yeah, a lot better. And you can see that. Woo! Yeah. Could be worse, but still on the outside it's not super amazing. So now I just need to remove these without making a mess. Oh, yeah, and just gonna fold them. You can see how if I use the light of that spot to reflect better on the pre-filter, I can give an idea, you know. So, well, at least it's doing its job to keep most of the crap out of the pre-filter, out of the air purifier, and now I'm stuck with logistics. Fuck. I'm gonna have to pass the broom on the floor later. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just double checking the filter. This filter I need to change once a year, and you see it's taking its toll. I just don't want to. So this was the upside and the other side, and you can see that it's starting to get nasty in there. You know, it's gonna be hard for me to get a proper angle to show it, but it's getting nasty. So those are supposed to last a year. Yeah, if I put it on the top of the others, should be okay. All right, so the top is pretty. I mean, the air is leaving the air purifier from the top, and it's getting in from the front. You might not see it properly, but there's a dust over here, so I'm gonna take. Yeah, this one's pretty much done for. Yep, I'm done with this one. Let me take another one. Just gonna wipe the inside and take out the most dust I can, especially in the joints and on the sides over here. So just you guys don't see properly what I'm doing, but you know, you're gonna see better once I do the other side. Just do this. I wipe inside. So just, you know, just want to make sure that when I change the pre-filter, I'm really gaining as much performances as I can out of each of these pre-filter changes. You can see it like that, I guess. And well, yeah, that's tricky. Okay. Okay. I do it like this, so it's not too bad. Okay. So on this side, as you can see, I'm just gonna rotate it. Yeah, and if I bend, yeah, I'm gonna fuck up my settings. Anyway, you guys have an idea what I'm doing, right? Just wiping the inside a bit. I don't overdo it, and I'm not doing the you know, there's this on the inside, the grid. I guess I don't do it, and I don't do this one, but I do all the outside parts that are inside. Don't know if you guys know what I mean. This is what goes on front, So I'm cleaning basically what's behind this and what's behind this, on each sides, and the area of the air purifier, but that goes with a joint where this is getting in the, yeah, okay, I don't sleep enough, but yeah. I'm sure you will find in your heart the power to forgive my lack of proper English. Yeah. I should feel a bit better once that's done. So, yeah. In any case, so yeah, yes. All right, and that's pretty much okay. I removed as much dust as I could. This goes to the bottom. This goes to the top. All right, so we're gonna squeeze the filter, the main filter, back in like this. Whee! And fits nicely. Then I take one of these. Note to self: next time, keep one of the bags and the cutoff. Keep them in the bag until you're ready to put them in. Yes, we're gonna do that next time because they catch. Fuck. I'm cleaning the dust, but I'm making dust. That the dust that I'm removing from here is going somewhere, and I think it's already finding its way on the pre-filters. That's bad. It's not too bad. It's just counterproductive is the word I was looking for. Trying to remove dust here and put new ones in. I mean, why am I hearing myself in feedback through the... Uh, oh, I know why. Because those are not running, so there's a lot less ambient noise in my apartment, so my hearing is actually a bit more sensitive than usual. So I can hear myself in feedback through the headphones that are plugged in my tablet. So, anyway. Alright, so this is one pre-filter change. Just need to put this back on. Yeah. Here. Ta-da! This one is ready to go back. Whoop, but too much wires. I'm gonna break something. Okay. So that was the one in my bedroom. Come on, camera. Okay. Oh boy. Let's go next with the one that, okay, I could move myself more to the left, and but this is in the way. Just want to try to show you guys a bit more of the... What if I move this one more on the side over here? Man, I look like a bear because I'm Harry Potter. No, Harry. Okay. I'm not gonna try to be funny. I don't think I sleep enough at night. So I did try to unsnap them, but they resist. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I think this one is worse than. And are those spider webs? Oh my god. This is gross. I fucking hate spiders. To those who have no idea, who had no idea. Oh my god. Oh gosh, I hate that. So, yeah, I don't know if you can see the spider webs on this side, right here, and all the way here. That's bad. So, and you can see here the dust lines. Yeah, so this is gonna be disgusting. I'm just gonna clean this, then I'll show you the pre-filter before I remove it. Before and after I remove it, I just want to do it in a quick motion. Okay, so same thing as with the other one. Just want to remove as much dust as I can before putting it back in. So that once I'm gonna press the power button, the dust that is on this part won't be directly sucked into the machine. Once again, in the hope that I'm gonna gain a few extra days, even if I just gain 2 or 3 days by dusting like this, it's already gonna be amazing. I mean, I'm gonna take them all, trying to squeeze the most use out of these as I possibly can, because that shit is fucking costly. Each of these is about 180 bucks each. The pre-filter, the Canadian money, of course, because I live in Canada and I buy my stuff in Canada. So yeah, about 180 bucks each, I think. Whether or not it includes taxes, I would have to double check my receipt, because honestly I can't recall. Let me add a bit more alcohol, because I'm being slow with the spider webs. I'm slowing down. If there's a spider running on that thing, you're gonna see me jump, I swear. Oh, hi guys. I see you. Hello. I don't have. I'm just gonna read the chat real quick. Yeah, tax is theft, and in my province, Quebec, 15% or all in all is how much tax we pay on everything when we buy stuff. It's disgusting, and I don't have allergies per se, but what happens, from what I can understand, because I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm just a guy who keeps getting sick in his fucking apartment. When there's too much, I'm gonna use the word junk. When there's too much junk, crap, or anything, when the particles in the air, when there's too much, of that in the air and you keep breathing it, your sinuses, amongst other things, are going to get sensitive. And inflamed was the word I was looking for. So that's why I sneeze all the time. Well, it's part of the reason anyway of why I sneeze all the time. And yeah, so I'm not allergic. I don't have allergies per se, but I'm developing allergic reactions due to the fact that I'm overexposed to dust and whatever it is that's in the air in my apartment. So yeah, when you want to when you have trouble breathing, it's better to do your best to try and get rid of all the possible sources. Yeah. Oh, and it's not really, it's not. It does nothing to open my appetite. You look like Kylie Grass. I don't know who that is. I have no clue. And a guy you should hook up with and create a band together. Well, I used to play music when I was younger. I was playing the violin between age 5 and 8, I think, something like that. So have a look at that. How cute this is. It's nasty, right? I don't have a spotlight in front of me. There's a light in my kitchen. There's light over here. I have 2 spotlight here. So that's why I'm just rotating it so that the light shines or highlights, if you will, the dust on the pre-filter to give you guys an idea of how disgusting it is. And it's not the worst one. This is from the air purifier that I have in my living room in the other corner. So yeah, it's not. It's worse in the. This is the bottom part, and it's like worse in the bottom for some reason. I guess it's because when you pass a broom and it raises the dust from the floor. Oh god. Okay. So. Wow. Once again, I'm just gonna remove this. Okay, this is gonna go here since it's clean as it gets. And this is the main filter to change. Come on, camera. Come on, webcam. Wake up and zoom and focus. God, come on. Yay, almost. Stop moving. Oh fuck. Anyway, I lost it. So it's not too bad. It's gonna do a few more months, but yeah, I bought them last summer. So if you live in big city, then it can be a problem, especially if there are many diesel car. Yeah, I live in Montreal, which is one of the biggest city of my province, Quebec. Quebec, Canada. It's on the east side. Yeah, and I gotta admit that pollution plays a big role, plays a big part in the air quality. But once I leave my apartment and I go outside and I run around and whatever I do, wherever I go, most of the time, unless I go in industrial areas on the island, which are far west and far east of the island, mostly. But besides that, the air quality is kind of okay. But for some reason, this apartment, there's something, and yeah. I know for the first year and a few months, so maybe for the first 13 to 15 months, there was something wrong with my with the sewer pipes under the sink of my kitchen. because the moron who changed that decided that it was a good idea to not seal anything. Like when I say nothing was sealed, nothing was sealed. And I'm not a plumber. I'm many things. Electronic wise, I can do a lot of things. With electricity, the same thing. Oh shit, that's it's already disgusting. I mean, fuck. But when it comes down to plumbing, I'm worthless. So I had no clue what was wrong. I saw water leaking, but there was a leaking along the pipe in PVC under the sink. But there was also a problem with my with the sink itself, because when they put, you know, the kitchen counter, right? When they took the sink and they put the sink on the kitchen counter, they forgot, or they neglected to put corking under the sink before putting it, to prevent water from leaking from the, you know, from the top of the sink down all the way under the sink. So I wasn't alarmed about the fact that there was water leaking alongside the pipe at first, because, you know, there was another problem with the sink itself, and I saw the water leak, sorry, from the top of the counter when you clean it, and down under the sink. So it wasn't alarming. It took me a while to figure out that it wasn't the only problem with the sink kitchen, with the sink in the kitchen, because it took them like a year, well, no, 9 months, 10 months before they came and put some corking around the sink, but on the outside. So once they did that, I realized that there was still water leaking sort of alongside the pipes. So I was kind of clueless what it was. Then I had someone, after 12 or 14 months, come home and have a look under the sink to tell me, hey, you know what? It's all loose. Nothing is tight, and there's no glue holding the PVC pieces together. So yeah, well, yeah, and I was completely disgusted, both because I realized that I was breathing sewage for over a year. It wasn't funny. So in any case, and I'm streaming also today. I'm streaming this also under the legal tag or legal community, because chances are I will have the authorities have a look at these videos once I manage to get through to all those morons who prefer not do their job and close their eyes instead of, you know, taking actions. And yeah, because landlords are supposed to, they're supposed to rent you an apartment in good shape and that you can use to live in, you know, without getting sick. And they're supposed to repair what's broken or what doesn't work. Well, anyway, in Canada that's how it works. On the east side, I don't know the laws in the US, and neither do I know the laws in Russia or other countries. I'm not familiar with all of them. But when it comes to Canadian criminal code, I know quite a bit. and I'd say I know my share of the civil code here. So that's about it. This is number 2, which is ready to go. I'm gonna get to number 3 in a sec. Woo! This is nice. Come on, come to me. Alright. Alright. So, here's the third one. The third one, which usually is right next to me, about 10-12 feet away, right on the side. And like I was saying, I've had other apartments on the island of Montreal, and in which I had no particular problems breathing, you know. But over the last, let me think. Over the last 10, maybe 12 years, there's 2 apartments I had a hard time breathing in. The first one was between 2012 and 2014, and yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Okay, so I'm gonna just take a quick one, and this one's dusty on the top. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna add some lights. Whoa! Oh, come on, come on, come on. Focus. Stop moving. Neo, stop moving. Come on. No, you can't see the dust, can you? It can't even get in focus. Oh, focus. Okay, great. And it loses focus because I shake. Amazing. So you can't see the dust because it's out of focus. Oh, maybe you get it. All right. Anyway, I'm just gonna wipe the outside a bit. All right. And someone asked, what is a Honeywell? Honeywell is a brand. Is the brand Honeywell, and the model number is HPA100C. That's the model number. As you can see, Honeywell. Whoop! Come on. Don't be like that. Honeywell's the brand, and the model number doesn't appear on it. I don't think it does. I mean, it's on the box, but I can't. Oh my god, there's a lot of crap on the back too. Anyway, so this one's gonna be disgusting, and I don't know why it's so bad. But yeah, you can tell that it's worse than the other 2. Well, I can't see it because I'm just trying to give a contrast. I had some more light, and I suck at it. All right, I'll get back at wiping the crap out of. Oh man. So yeah, this one, I don't know why, but this one over there is usually a lot more nasty than the others for some reason. Yeah. Oh, and I was talking about sewage, exposition to sewage earlier. So while I wipe the dust, I can talk about that. So it's dangerous to be exposed to sewage for multiple reasons, and the little that I can recall off the top of my head it makes your muscle weak. It irritates your eyes, your lungs. It gives you nausea, headaches, now all that cool stuff. And if you're overexposed, like I was for over a year, you can have some really bad impact on your health. Just as an example, I moved in this apartment between August and September 2016, and at the time I was waiting. My weight was at 100 and I don't want to lie. It was between 169 and 172. So my weight was stable around that. I was in top shape. I was working out and all. And I started to get sick. Not long after I moved in, and I was saying sleep doctor at the time, because at the end of 2014 I saw that guy, that doctor, that presumed specialist, and he told me that I was predisposed to suffer from sleep apnea. Something about the size of my neck and size of my compared to the size of my throat. I can't recall the specifics right now, but in any case, so he gave me a reference. I tried to take an appointment with the sleep doctor at the time, which is completely fucking fucktarded. I mean, it's bad how it works in Canada, at least on the east side, with healthcare. You know, Canadian free healthcare and all that shit. Yeah, that's BS. That's BS. That's complete fucking BS. Anyway, they lost my they lost my reference. So you know, a specialist slash doctor gives you a paper, an official paper to go and take an appointment. It's in French, it's une référence. Okay, so I did fax it to the clinic early 2015, but they lost it. They never got back to me, and it took about a year before I got sick of waiting, because the waiting list in Canada for anything is fucking long. Just the waiting list for my surgery I had, it's a minor surgery. If you guys were here a few weeks ago, yeah, I had to wait. I took my appointment between September and October 2017, I think, for that surgery. And you know, my number came out for earlier in March. I don't have the date by heart. You can double check my socials if you want to get the date. And yeah, I'm having a hard time because it's really dusty, this one. It's so I pass like 2, 3, 4 times in between the same slots, I guess. So yeah, what was I saying before that? I was talking about, I don't know. Oh yeah, the exposition to the danger of being exposed to to sewage. So yeah, needless to say that all the time that I was under the impression that I was suffering from sleep apnea, the thing is, my lack of sleep was coming primarily from exposure to sewage and all the negative impacts it was having on my health, and I kept gaining weight, but also sleep apnea, the side effects, yeah, okay, that's not the word I'm looking for, but I'm gonna use the word side effect because I can't just find proper words for it. It's I'm not done. It's already disgusting. Can't see because I'm going too fast, but that's okay. You guys will forgive me, I'm sure. So anyway, I was taking weight at an alarming rate, I might say, and I thought that it was, at the time, I thought that it was sleep apnea because that's what I was being followed for. I was being seen by the sleep doctor for sleep apnea, and I applied with my insurances in order to get a CPAP to help me sleep at night, but it didn't work much. It didn't have a huge impact on my sleep. The impact was minimal. I'd say that my sleep was increasing. I mean, the quality of my sleep did increase by about 10, maybe 15% at the very most while using my CPAP. And it was distressing because I kept putting on weight for reasons for multiple reasons that I couldn't find. I couldn't identify why I was getting weight. So anyway, a year later, in 2017, I'd say maybe around October, but don't take my word for it, because I need to double check my notes, which I don't have access to right now because it's in my backups. Well, part of them are in my backup still, and I don't have access to those. I mean, I could access them, but the risk of losing data due to the fact that I don't sleep enough is too high, so I'm postponing getting back on my backups for that. Okay, that's good. Alright. That's more like it. Okay, so now let's have a look at how disgusting this is. Yeah, I can still use it a bit for the insides. I'm gonna prep another piece because one won't be enough. I don't think so. So yeah, this is gonna be okay, and I need to be careful what I do with it. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, even if I hold it straight up like that, you can see the dust, and it gets worse when I highlight it like that. And at the bottom, it's really bad. So it's been I'm gonna risk 9 weeks. So that's a bit more than 2 months. And holy shit. Oh yeah, it's really, 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 really bad. Come on, focus. Yeah, you see? Over here is the bottom. Yeah, it's really disgusting. I need to be careful not to splash all that dust. Okay, I can still use this one. Alright. So it's getting bad on this side though. Same on the other side. Yeah. Don't know. The top is not too bad. Bottom is also getting disgusting. So I'm gonna put it on one of the clean ones. Yeah, I don't like that. If I don't bump it, it should be good. So, oh gosh. What? In the inside, it's about the same as the other two, so that's not too bad, I guess. But you won't see exactly what I'm doing, but I just want to. I just want to see what I'm doing a bit more, a bit better. Yeah, I was saying something and I just interrupted myself a few times. I was talking about, oh yeah, the fact that I was gaining weight at an alarming rate. Uh, I was sure that it was because of sleep apnea, but after a few months, because the doctor, the sleep doctor, told me that it would take like 3 months, or was it 4 months, before my system would get used to the machine, before I could, have a good night of sleep. Well, that day never came, so I started to second guess what was happening, and there was other things in my apartment and outside my apartment playing a role, like too much humidity in my bathroom, uh, due to the fact that the fan wasn't working properly. It was working, by that I mean flip the switch and the fan goes on and starts spinning. It makes a lot of noise, so you get the impression that it's actually working and sucking the humidity out of the room after a shower, let's say, right? But it wasn't working properly, and it has nothing to do with the suction power or the speed of the fan. It had to do with the fact that it's and you can see the photo on my Twitter back a few years, so between 2016 and 2017, yes. The let's say let's say you have the ceiling, right? And it's one of these ceiling that you can you push the ceiling and you can move part of it, tiles, yes, the tiles of ceiling that you can move up and to the side to access the plumbing, let's say, and or electrical wires, and or in this case the fan, right? So it's like in French it's plafond suspendu, plafond for ceiling, and suspendu would be hanging, so hanging ceiling, but it doesn't make that much sense when I say it in English, not to me anyway. So I don't see properly the brown because of the I'm I'm lacking lights. I don't have enough lights in here, despite the two spotlights. I should have done this earlier this morning, but I've been into so much pain lately, so I postponed. So anyway, I had too much humidity in my bathroom and in my apartment because I had to dry my clothes in the apartment because the dryer wasn't working properly, and combined with the fan in the bathroom not working properly. I mean, I went through some pretty rough times, and it's not finished because there's something in my apartment that is still making me sick, and that I do not know what. Oh, and like I said, my weight went from 170-ish, all right, between 169 and 172. It went from there all the way up to, wait, was it 117 or was it 160? That's a good question. I'm gonna have to double check that. Yeah, 170, 170. I think. I don't think I've dropped. I don't think I've dropped below. I don't think I've dropped all the way to 160 because my healthy weight is 185, and at 185 I feel like a human being. I still have a few extra pounds at 185, but at, at that weight I feel healthy, you know. At 170, when I was working out, and before I moved in this apartment, I had to absorb, I had to eat extra calories to prevent myself from losing too much weight because I was still losing weight at the time back in 2015 and 2016. But yeah, anyway, in less than a year, so in about 6, maybe 8 months at the top, I went from 170 all the way to 255, and I think that I think I'm slightly over 260 at the moment. Well, I just ate before streaming, so I could be at 265. I'm not sure. I didn't weigh myself in the last 3 weeks, so I just hope I'm not past 250, 265 because I might punch someone in the face if I am. But yeah. In any case, so I did extra wiping on this one because it was really, 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 really nasty, and I think we're good. And the inside is perfect. So I mean, you don't say that it's perfect, which is a good thing because if you were seeing dust, considering there's no light when I hide the spotlights with the air purifier, it would be bad. But yeah, so that should be good. The top is still a bit dusty, but there's nothing much I can do. I can't really put my fingers inside. Oh yeah, and in the things that are making me sick on occasion, and that has been true since I moved in this apartment, every few weeks there's a stench in my bathroom, and I'm not talking about when I'm taking a dump, because when I take a dump, trust me, it smells like it smells as if I was healthy. Yeah. Anyway, but because all the textings are getting out, I'm gonna spare you the details. So in any case, there's and that's really. Oh, look at the big spot of. Come on, focus, bitch. Come on, focus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not my face, not my face. I can't see. Fuck. Oh, you see? Oh, fuck it. So I was saying something and I interrupted myself again. Oh yeah, the stench in my bathroom every few weeks. Uh, I need to say it because if I do die in my apartment, because nobody does anything to stop the landlord from abusing its tenant, I'd rather have it out there. That stench every few weeks that I smell in my bathroom, it's a smell like onions, but it's not like, oh, someone's cooking onions, you know. It's not like onions that you drop in the pan and that you caramelize or something. It's not like that. It's a strong and disgusting stench that takes you and you're like, oh fuck, not the smell of raw onions, but the smell of yeah, the smell of raw onions mixed with the smell of cooking onions, but really strong. And to get that smell while you cook, you'd have to put a towel on your head and cover the whole pan, and to breathe that in order to get the same strength of this onion stench that I'm talking about. So, and it happens, like I said, every couple of weeks, and it stays for a few days. And back when the fan, back in the time where the fan in the bathroom wasn't working properly, it could last for over a week and less than 2 weeks. So maybe 10 days or so, 10 days ish, Uh, Now with the fan in the bathroom being fixed, the last time it smelled like that was a couple of weeks ago. I did talk about it on Twitter, I think. I hope I did. I did mention it while streaming another game that I did that I can recall. I just can't recall when it was exactly, but it was a couple of weeks ago. Um, Early March, I guess. Earlier this month, yeah, I think. Uh, or by the end of February, mid-March, something like that. So we're about done with the third one. So anyway, I did check, and there's some chemicals that are that that can give a smell like that, but nobody but me can get inside my apartment because I changed the lock in the front door, and I paid that lock was worth. I got it on sale, and I paid $120 just for the padlock on my front door, and they can't get in from the back unless they jump on the platform to get on my balcony, because I don't live on the first floor, and I don't live on the first floor or the basement. I'm jacked up, so yeah. That being said, the only way for chemicals to be dropped in my apartment would be to to access the apartment upstairs, and it's a real mess on my desk. Holy fuck, I'm gonna have to clean this. Yeah, it's disgusting. So once again, pre-filter that I used for my HPA100C that you just saw me clean the dust of. Yeah. So like I was saying, the chemicals, the only way that I see possible to put chemicals in my apartment, and the smell comes only from the bathroom. So it would be to go to access the apartment on the top floor, the apartment above me, my neighbors, my upstairs neighbors, and to I don't know, maybe there's a crack where there's pipes going through, like under the sink. That would be my best bet, and to drop chemicals down there so that it leaks in my apartment and makes the huge smell. And I can't recall the name of that chemical, but hey, I have access to my desk, sort of, kinda. I'm gonna have to hurry up because I need to plug those things because I feel the air, I feel the dust getting at me. So like I said, I don't have allergies per se, but I'm so overexposed that I get can you tell that my keyboard is in the kitchen because I've got nothing to type with. Let me set a quick BRB. Yeah, be right back. While I'm at it, I might as well plug these. Sorry about that. Okay, so I got my keyboard back. Woo! And I did something else. So let me just take this and go half screen with it, like I usually do. And then where's OBS? OBS, come to daddy. Oh, you can see under my backdrop now. Wait. Alright, there we go. No. Yes. What's in the bottom? Oh, it's the corner. Here, let me just uh, 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 just an inch like that. That should be good. All right. Sorry, there's too much dust. When I mean, I just played. Oh fuck! I just played in dust, so there's some everywhere, and takes me a lot of time to. Yeah, that was about 2 hours without my air purifier running. So yeah. Anyway, I've opened. Okay, let me go back to. Yeah, this is my gaming. Game capture. No, no window capture. Okay. How about I take this one? Yes, please, and this, and then I can window capture. I unlock it. I make it bigger or smaller. I don't know. Man, what happened to that thing? Alright, let's go like that. And now, why was I doing that again? Oh, yes. Uh, chemical strong onion smell. Body, Europe, Monometric plant officials and ideas. What substance has been treated as a salt for some plant? So, oh, that was Georgia Environmental Protection Division. Okay. So, well, it like as you can see, there's a lot of. This is on odor control. No, that's not what I. Chemical onion smell. Well, I'm not the only one who's getting periodically that smell. Just I did find something. I don't know where I. The chemistry of an onion. That's not what I'm looking at. That's what. That's not what I'm searching. Not what I'm looking for. Oh, you see, they talk about sewage. So that was my second guess, something from the sewage, you know. So, but that's not what I found a couple of weeks ago. A couple of weeks ago, I did find. Do you see my? No, you don't. Okay. Um. Okay. I think this is what I found last time. Or was it? Oh man. That's too much chemistry for my taste right now. And I just want to see if there was an indication. Herbicide. Okay. Or other offensive. Uh, Characteristic odor of cabbage. Taste. Flavor. I don't know. I'm talking about. No, it's the odor. The odor was smelling like onion, but I can't say that I recall what cabbage smells like. So anyway, there's they're gonna talk about toxicity or something, and that's what I'm looking for. Spectral properties. Come on. I'm tired, right? So you can tell I am. Can be used as a favoring agent. So I guess the different uses. Ah, there we go. Danger. Flammable, harmful if swallowed, causes serious eye irritation. So eye irritation, I still get that in my bathroom. It's worse when the smell is strong. Harmful if inhaled, may cause respiratory irritation. That's what I was talking about. So yeah, that that's one of the things that I found. But seeing that it could be, you know, they talk about a plant or something. So it could be through the sewage. That's a possibility. I mean, with how bad this apartment was, anything's possible. So in any case, the reason was I was why I was streaming today. We're done. I mean, I just finished my air purifier. Well, there's the whole garbage is here that I need to take care of, but I was waiting until the stream was done, and the stream is done. So yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna call it a night. Well, thanks to those who dropped by and said a few words. It was cool. Hopefully, you won't mind that I was not that much into chatting. I mean, I had so much crap blocking the view of everything. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it took me a while before I could see that people were here and talking in chat for a whole 2 minutes. Yeah. In any case, thanks again. Hopefully, I will be able to put an end to the malpractices of my landlord in due time. Hopefully, I'm gonna do it this year. But yeah, so thanks, guys, and whatever happens, try to take care of yourself. Yes, I know I will. And as for tonight, I'm gonna watch a movie, and once I'm done cleaning everything, and yeah, I'm gonna watch a movie. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and yes, uh, next time I'm gonna skip a month. Next month, we're in March, end of March, so I'm gonna skip April, but early May. So it's gonna be roughly a month and a half. I'm gonna change them again. So next time I change the air prefer will be early May. All right. Cool. So thanks everyone, and you all have. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. You all have an amazing time. Good night. Sleep tight. See you. Maybe tomorrow night with some more. Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Woohoo!